Volvo was working with a company called Autoliv. Autoliv is one of the absolute biggest manufacturers of seat belts worldwide. Some figures say that they might have something like 30% of the total world market. So they're a huge manufacturer of seat belts. Seat belts, however, it's a component of the car that you as a personal user are using every single day. You'll actually remove it, attach it. In that movement, you'll have the moving of the belt, if it's a bad sound, or just shh if it's a good sound. But how do you qualify between and shh as a good sound? Well, you try yourself to describe the difference. It's not that easy to do, but actually with the SoundFacts technology it was possible to clearly distinguish between good and bad. And secondly, one other application area was the way a seat belt works. There's a small metallic ball inside the container of the seat belt, and when that is moving too fast in one direction, I might use this as an example, it actually employs the seat belt and locks the belt. But if this small metal ball is moving around when you're driving in the car, you might have a sound like this, which is, of course, in terms of energy, there's almost no energy in it. But in terms of irritation, it's like listening to your mother-in-law. She don't have to employ a lot of energy to be irritating. But if you're talking about the small amount of energy which is actually in this, it's irritating the human being a lot. If you look upon the background of the technology, where the small transient, the recognition of transient signals, is actually a warning signal from old times. We're used to react on small sounds like this in the environment around us. But in a car, having a sound like this, it's extremely irritating. But how do you actually specify a small rattling noise like this? By the SoundFacts technology, it's actually possible. And between Volvo as a customer and Autoliv as a supplier, Volvo told Autoliv, have a look at this technology. It seems like it's working. Autoliv make tests and test and test, finding out it actually worked. And between Volvo and Autoliv, they have now started to use the technology as a tool for description and qualification of new products. In the Autoliv group itself, technology is spreading out as well. As a internal tool for development, and secondly, of course, as a tool where whenever they are starting to talk with new customers, they're using this tool to describe what is the acceptable quality level of the finished product. Illustration of the effect of that, and then we're talking about pricing again maybe, and relating to how efficient the tool is, and therefore at what price it could be sold at. If you have a situation where Autoliv is going to supply a seat belt for a new application, could be a new Volvo. If the general sound level in a car is actually being reduced by better and better sound isolation in the car. If you have a traditional seat belt being mounted into a new car, which actually have been reduced in sound level, maybe this small rattling sound in the old version of the car was not that irritating, but in the new version of the car, it's actually, you're able to listen to it, you can actually hear it, and it's irritating you.